Welcome to the Launch to Six podcast, a podcast about how you can launch your online business from 0 to 6 figures in 24 months or less, regardless of your prior experience. Now, here's your hosts.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Launch to Six podcast, and we're following on a bit of a theme in these past few episodes of how to make your first dollar online. And this episode is that next level of how to make your first $1,000 per month consistently. And I'm here with Tom, and basically we're just going through this process of, getting started, going forward, and then starting to really dig into the techniques. So obviously our first little episode that we did a couple episodes back around this was very much mindset, the 80-20 principle. 80% is your mindset, building that feedback loop. Next, we had that first dollar, which is huge, how to make that. And now today we want to chat to you about that first $1,000 per month consistently. And that's the real key criteria, consistently. How can you make this? So Tom, how was it for you, man? How was it for you in that process?
Yeah. So obviously when I made the first dollar, it wasn't like I just made $1. It was actually like, $500 and then $1,000. So what I did for me is I started to use my Facebook feed, and I again, I'm going to come down to that. Add as many friends you can based off groups that your audience is living. They're living on Facebook groups. There are tens of thousands of people living on them groups. So ClickFunnels, if you're teaching online marketing, a ClickFunnels group's great. Don't spam them and message them. Just add them as a friend. Not all of them will accept. 50% will accept. Start posting regularly. Start offering value. Maybe create a cheat sheet, a PDF cheat sheet. I actually started off, what I started doing is I created this a manual called the 15 Rules of Remote Property Flipping. And that was incredible. It changed people's lives. It opened them up to how to, start with in real estate with little money, little credit, and no experience. It was a great way. So I gave value. So instead of me just doing videos, I actually started to give value by giving away a cheat sheet.
Yeah. So
a cheat sheet was a simple little manual. I basically, all I did was create it on a document, and then I got someone on Fiverr.com to make it look attractive, pretty much.
Yeah. So I mean, for you guys, just a kind of a technical term to it, this is commonly referred to as a lead magnet. So one, putting out that value, and then next you're then actually building your list, and we'll go into that in another episode. So building that list, you're giving people value.
Absolutely, Thomas, because what I did is I wanted to Facebook own that audience. So it's great. A Facebook group's great. They work. Instagram is great. All these places are great. But you do need to extract that by giving away something for free in exchange for that email. And of course, we're going to go way deeper in other episodes on it. But it's really important they get that, because you own that list and you can email them regularly and stuff like that.
Yeah. So what was next? So there was you've got the giveaway. You're really building your audience on Facebook. You're chatting to people. You're adding value. You're kind of really maintaining a relationship with your audience.
Yes.
So what was next in that, from that just first few quid to actually saying, right, consistently, there's consistently £1,000+ per month.
Yes. So to make $1,000 consistently, I had to be consistent. So I had an organic marketing plan where I would post every single day, sometimes twice a day, in the morning and evening. Only took less than 30 minutes a day. And I would do that 7 days a week. Then I created a group, and I started to have people interested in that group. I used a good headline for the group, so people would be intrigued in that niche. And then I would start posting. And a lot of the times I wouldn't even go on video. Once every 2 weeks video, I would just do like blog posts, but on a Facebook group. And I would just keep, and then what you can do is you can ask questions before they join the group. And you can say, are you interested in booking a call? Or are you interested in taking this to the next level? And if they say yes, then you can DM them. You can drop them a personal message. I started doing that. I sold, I started selling a lot more than $1,000 a month. It went to like $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 a month, because I was simply having more conversations on messages. So I was selling through conversation. I wasn't even getting on the phone. Let me be real here, be honest. If you're selling more than $1,000 product, $2,000, you're probably going to have to get on the phone. But if it's $2,000 or under, you can sell that through Facebook message.
Okay.
I dropped them a PayPal link. I just dropped them a PayPal link. That's all I did at the time.
It was literally, you've preempted my next question, because a lot of people, there's an element of general principle, which this is, and there's a little bit of a technical element. A lot of people are like, well, I've done this, I've built my list, I'm talking to people, I've got, maybe the beginnings of a product, or you're affiliated and whatever, and you go, right, how do I collect my money, guys? So this is your payment processor, and there are a few out there. And so, Tom's mentioned PayPal, but the payment processor basically allows you to process and take transactions online through, as you say, a link, and you can have a form of checkout cart that you can program.
And there's many now, Thomas. There's many now. I mean, there's ClickFunnels for like $97 a month. They can create order forms and pages. They can give away their book on ClickFunnels, and they can capture their email, which is huge. There's Samcart, which is about $60 a month, which is like a basically just like an order form, professionally looking, very beautiful. And then they got PayPal links. And I recommend they do get a proper order form because it's just more professional. But that was literally it, guys. I mean, that's what I did. And to get to $1,000 a month predictably, I used Facebook groups and my Facebook personal page. I kept adding people. Here's what I did though. I kept adding people until I got to 5,000 friends.
Wow. And that
which is the max on Facebook.
All organic.
All organic.
And just a tip, guys, you've obviously got your personal profile, but your page, now people say that pages are dead, but you can, and it's just another way of creating a bit more of a database as well. But your Facebook page is an unlimited amount of people on there. So, and your group. So you want to max out each of those opportunities. And like I say, we'll be going into more depth. And just on a side note, guys, you can get other people to build out, going back to the order pages and your sites, you can get other people to build this stuff out. You don't have to be technical. I mean, we launched to 6. We actually also have an agency called Menacing Media, and we actually build these systems out for people. It's not the cheapest, but we like to think that we are one of the best in the business, so to speak. But if that's something of interest, you can always get in touch with us about that. But yeah, guys, I mean,
can I leave them with one last little tactic they can do that I started?
Yeah, go for it.
Sorry, there's I'm in a hotel, there's screaming kids here, but one last tactic I truly recommend is what they can do if they want to start to grow. They can put a post on their page, and they can go to the boost button, and they can boost it to people that are interested in that topic. So for entrepreneurship or online marketing, or if it's in the paleo, if you're selling paleo recipes, the paleo diet, right?
Mm-hmm.
They get the point. And what you can do, instead of what you do is you do a likes campaign. This is really important. They know this. You promote a likes campaign. So they like your page, and you can connect your group to the page, your Facebook group to the page. Completely takes a minute. And when you get all these likes, you can invite all of them with one click of a button to join your group.
Yeah, that's a really powerful tool, guys. So
it's powerful. And we're doing this now. By the way, guys, just so they know, we're actually starting to use this for our own businesses and our own companies. It works very, very well. It also builds your page likes, and you get leads to join your group. And it costs like $200. It costs about $1, probably $1 for 5 likes, 10 likes.
Wow, that's cheap. That's very cheap. Wow. So you can literally build out a page up to quite a few thousand likes for very little money. And then you think, okay, right, I've now got that list, that audience. What happens if I then drop in a lead magnet, as we discussed earlier?
Do you know how powerful it is? They get a little notification on their Facebook page to join that group. And maybe only 20% of them do, 20, 30%, but still, I mean,
No, that's huge. And of course, guys, once you've got these databases, okay, we talk about essentially taking that data, those contacts into your own database, so you control that data. But still, having these followers on these different platforms, they're huge for your credibility. They're huge for your audience. So very powerful stuff, guys. I hope that's been useful. That's been helpful as always. And join us on our community. Go to the Launch to 6 forum. Come say hi. Any questions that you've got, any feedback, please do come join us.
Also, a review would be brilliant, guys. If you're enjoying these, it helps us with the rankings. If you're genuinely enjoying it, so leave a 5-star review, and also leave us a comment. Let us know how we can serve you, what you're enjoying. We always like to also get that feedback loop, so we can create even more awesome stuff for you.
Yeah, too right. All right, lovely. Thanks, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Catch you soon. All right, cheers, guys.